Hey, this is Trey Chapman for Trey's Chowdown and Fort Worth, Texas Magazine. We're riding the roads looking for the finest cuisine prepared by the finest chefs. So come along with us and let's see what we discover. Giddy up. Hi, this is Trey Chapman for Trey's Chowdown and Fort Worth, Texas Magazine. We're here at the beautiful Waters Restaurant in the West 7th area of Fort Worth. Let's go in here and see what Jon Bonnell's got cooking for us. We're here at Waters in West 7th area with Chef Jon Bonnell and Chef Clint. We're talking a little bit about Waters and its concept here at Waters.
Yeah.
So Jon, tell us how the concept came about for Waters.
You know, I kept looking at the Fort Worth fine dining scene and saying, we do steak, we do game. If you asked where people get the best seafood, it was always at a steakhouse. And I thought, nobody focuses on fish first. So I kept dreaming up the idea of how to do a great seafood first restaurant.
That's a great idea, because you're right, it's all about steak.
It's all about steak.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Cowtown. It should be all about steak.
Yeah.
But surely seafood's popular.
Yeah. And so y'all have, and you have fresh fishes a day. Can we go through the menu real quick?
We have tons of fish every day. We have a raw bar with 12 different oysters every day. We kind of specialize in the dirty dozen. You can get one of 12 different oysters to try them all. It's kind of like tasting wines. They're all different. So big raw bar, lots of different fish every day. We've got steak on the menu too, don't worry.
I know you do. You do. Great. And Chef Clint, can tell us about you and where you came from?
I was born and raised Weatherford, Texas, right down the road. Hunting fish my whole life. I like to cook fish. That's it, you know. That's what I do. Weatherford, Texas.
Weatherford, Texas.
Yeah.
Okay. And what we have today, we've got two dishes here. We've got the trio.
Yep. This one we call I Can't Decide. Because I don't know about you, but every time I look at a menu, somebody says, what are you having? I say, man, I can't decide. That's the dish for you. It's 3 of our most popular fish dishes, all abbreviated portions, all on one plate. You get to taste a little bit of everything.
Okay. And the second dish?
That's a seared cobia. That's one of Chef Jon's favorite fish. We got a little couscous salad there. It's a tomato, olive, fennel relish, and a citrus spur blanc.
Okay, and that particular fish, that's a really popular fish, correct?
Yeah, cobia is just one of my favorites. It's got a really nice full flavor, a beautiful flake to it. In Texas, a lot of times they'll call it a ling. If you're catching them off the coast of, Padre Island, they'll call it ling. Cobia, lemon fish is another name.
Okay.
Beautiful stuff.
Real meaty fish. It stays moist when you cook it.
Sears and grills incredibly well.
I guess that's why you like it so much.
Absolutely. It's a crowd pleaser, you know?
It's a crowd pleaser. And then what's the most popular fish out of these 3 here that somebody would eat?
Rainbow trout always goes over well. It's really mild, really light, very flaky. We've got a little bit of Arctic char, which is in the salmon family, but it's one of the lightest members of the salmon family. And then black and red fish. It's hard to beat good Creole, Louisiana kind of flavors too. We do it all on one plate.
How do y'all pick your fishes? Do you pick it? Obviously, you pick it by the season.
Sure.
But do you and Chef Clint pick them yourselves, or do you just kind of go on?
We always get on the phone and start talking to seafood providers. There are some fish that are available year round, like catfish, rainbow trout, salmon. Some fish are always around if they're aqua farmed in a nice high quality establishment. We'll use those, but we're going to call and find out what's catching. I like to talk to my seafood supplier, and he'll tell me, this boat's heading back. Going to make the dock before FedEx cutoff time, so I can get a beautiful wild cobia out of the water less than 24 hours.
And that's an important fact, because a lot of people ask me when it could be all the restaurant stuff I do, hey, how do they get fresh fish here? Well, it comes right off the boat to FedEx, correct?
You got to play the game every single day. I don't want to buy a fish that's in your inventory. I want to buy a fish that's either still on the line or on the boat on the way back. We get them as fresh as could be. And Clint and I have a whole list of guys we talk to on a very regular basis. You get a different story every day. It's great.
Yeah. Well, the FedEx man pulled up, and I noticed that one day, and I always see you holding up those big, fresh fish on Facebook. So
I had some grouper in this morning. Just hit Facebook. Yeah.
Well, that's right. That's right. It was this morning. Yeah.
Pink bucketta grouper today over at Bonnell's on the other side.
That's right. All right, Jon, Chef Bonnell. So what's your most popular oyster here at
You know, we have served probably 70 different varieties, but the one that just jumps off the page has great marketing and it's a great oyster is probably going to be the Naked Cowboy. Comes out of New York and it's named after that guy who plays his guitar in his underwear, and you know, it's catchy. It jumps off the page at you just looking at it. People love it. It's a great oyster too. It's real nice and salty. It's got a little crispness to it. Just beautiful little, you know, taste of the sea.
And for people who don't understand, the Naked Cowboy is the guy who plays in Times Square, which I've seen before. But
plays guitar in his underwear and a cowboy hat in Times Square. I mean, everybody's seen him. He's an iconic figure, and they put his name on oysters. Man, it sells like crazy. It's beautiful. A good oyster.
Right. Well, that's awesome. Well, I guess as I normally say, let's eat.
Let's eat. So, you hungry?
Oh yeah. Always.
Okay. All right, so John, we're here at the, was this a Fresh Fish Bar? Is that what this is?
That's it. That's our seafood display case.
Okay, seafood display case. Also, too, we're standing here, we're going to close, but I want to talk about your cookbooks. You have 3 cookbooks.
Absolutely.
You have Waters.
Waters is our newest book. That one is all seafood. Lots of fun stuff, lots of the recipes we do here.
Okay. And you have Bonnell's.
We have Bonnell's Fine Texas Cuisine. That's the one based on the cuisine at Bonnell's Restaurant. Right. Lots of fun stuff, but a little more advanced. That's where we bring Bonnell's, Bonnell's Texas Favorites in.
Okay.
Texas Favorites is designed more for the home cook. A lot of stuff you can pull off at home. Lots of barbecue basics, Tex-Mex basics, ideals for tailgates, wild game chapter if you happen to be a hunter or fisherman. Lots of good stuff in there too.
Okay, you also have, there's one more. It's what's the other one?
There's 3. There's Fine Texas Cuisine, Texas Favorites, and Waters in that order.
Those 3, okay. You also have spices too that you sell, correct?
We have 4 different spice blends. We call them our Texas Red Dirt Rubs. We've got our Creole blend, a Southwestern blend, barbecue blend, and our newest one for Waters here is our Bay blend.
Okay, and they can purchase those here, either store?
We've got them at all 3 restaurants, and we've got them for sale on the website.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so John, I really appreciate you letting us film here today at Waters. Really appreciate you have a bunch of great concepts. You got Bonnell's, Waters, and Buffalo Brothers by TCU.
Yes, sir.
But do appreciate it, so.
This here's a little TX Whiskey Mint Julep.
That's what it is.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching us here at Waters Today with Chef Jon Bonnell and Chef Clint. Please find us at Trace Chowdown on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also at FWTX.com for Fort Worth Magazine. Thanks a lot. Adios.